Hey all, welcome to the Circle of Tone, and today we're going to stack two pedals, a Tube Screamer and a Tube Screamer from the 80s versus a Distortion Plus and a Distortion Plus from the 70s. So we're going to stack pedals, put them in front of a Marshall, and we're going to see which decade wins. 70s. Okay, that was the 70s, and now we switch over to a pair of Tube Screamers in front of a Marshall and see how the 80s fare. That was the 70s versus the 80s in pedal form, stacked pedal form, which is the art of putting two pedals in front of each other, usually distortions, usually overdrives, to create something a little different from the norm. In this instance, the guitar used was a really garish, wonderful looking Tokai VC75 from the late 80s. I try to keep it in between the two decades. So the pickup was from 1979. It was a Seymour Duncan custom from the custom shop. So it's hand wound by one of the good guys at Seymour Duncan, and that went into a vintage early 70s greenback and into my Marshall JCM 800 2203 hand wound. It's not a regular Marshall, it's actually homemade. So yeah, I hope you liked it. I was really surprised. I wasn't that surprised because I know from experience how great the MXR sounds when stacked. That's kind of why I have two. The Tube Screamers, I've never stacked two of those before, so that was fun. That was aggressive. It'll put some hairs on your chest. So yeah, what did you like? Tell me in the comments. Were you a 70s guy? Were you an 80s guy or girl? And let me know. Don't say both are great. I want answers. And also, as a bonus, coming up soon, I know not everybody has vintage greenbacks. Or greenbacks. So basically what I did is I also recorded the same riffs and everything that I did just now with a more common pickup, just a regular stock Gibson modern pickup, and also with a vintage 30 speaker. So that way you know, you can take your own tube screamer, and you probably don't have to, but you can put another distortion-ish, overdrive-ish pedal with it, and you can stack as well to see if you can get you know, similar results as I did. You know, I don't want all of my videos to be, you know, vintage boutique gear. I'm also going to put a lot of my stuff through Bugera amps and crate amps and cheap speakers, expensive speakers, that type of thing. That's why this place is a little bit different, because I think there's too much saturation with vintage 30 speakers and, you know, the usual suspects. So I hope you like the channel. I hope you subscribe, and yeah, Circle of Tone. Sign up, subscribe. Circle of Tone, Circle of Tone, Circle of Tone. Look at this guitar, holy shit. Now it's probably in focus. Circle of Tone. I forgot about proximity. Circle of Tone.